Hello, I'm State Representative John Payne of the 106th District in Dauphin County. Thanks for joining me for this month's V-Clip. One of the most important tasks of the state legislature is the passage of a yearly budget. The process begins when the governor appears before the House and Senate to outline his spending plan. This plan is then used as a starting point in developing a budget for the Commonwealth. On February 7th, the governor delivered his budget address for the fiscal year that begins on July 1st of 2012. In light of the current economic climate, it was a very conservative budget that reduced funding to a number of departments and programs. I'd like to share a few key points from his speech with you now.
Once again, revenues do not match mandated, escalating costs. That means we must continue the course bravely charted by this Assembly in the year just past. I am submitting to you a budget proposal that is at once lean and demanding. In the coming weeks, we will sit down to work out the final details as we map out our course. But this map does come with boundaries. We will not spend more than we have. We will not raise taxes. There is no talking around these limits. Every dollar taken in tax is one less dollar in the hands of a job holder or a job creator. Every dollar spent by government is $1 less in the sector that creates real prosperity. Pennsylvania competes with every other state in the union for factories, offices, and corporate headquarters. The shorter we make the journey from the drawing board to the ribbon cutting, the better our chances of growing jobs. So I'm bringing before you a new and innovative program to create a robust employment market and a vital economy. We call it Jobs First PA. It comprises 4 programs: Pennsylvania Inc., the Comprehensive Job Matching System, Keystone Works, and the Targeted Industry Certificate Program. We will roll out full details very soon. As we continue to sort through the must-haves and the nice-to-haves and compress government into its core functions, public safety stands as a central obligation. Citizens of the Commonwealth must be protected. If we have no other job, maintaining civil order is it. Without safety, there can be no society. My budget provides funding for a new cadet class of 115 state police troopers to begin this summer. We have also streamlined public safety, bringing the state's Office of Homeland Security into the fold with the state police. The floods of this past summer have shown us all that a well-organized emergency system is quite literally a matter of life and death. I'm pleased to say the budget also contains matching funds to continue our recovery from this summer's past floods. And holding to our theme of reform, this is the first time in 10 years that does not require an increase in the corrections budget. The budget I bring you is built to transform the public welfare system, not to eliminate it, but to right-size it. It modifies programs to give incentives to those who are able to transition from the welfare line to the unemployment line, while it gives real relief to the poor. We are proposing to merge 7 separate budget lines into block grants. The innovation will give the counties the flexibility they need to identify their most pressing needs and apply funds as they know best. All of these adjustments have been done with an abiding belief that the best route from the welfare line is to the work line by focusing on job creation. There is no other sensible way. We need a budget that employs simple honesty for the common growth of our Commonwealth. We must continue the journey that will turn the road to recovery into the path to prosperity. Please, let's get started. Thank you all.
You've been watching portions of the governor's budget address. I'd like to remind you that this is only a starting point for the legislature, and it's not exactly what the final plan may look like. However, it is important to realize that revenues are down and there is a deficit, so difficult choices will have to be made. Thanks for joining me for this month's V-Clip. As a reminder, I'll be sending an update each month as a way to keep you informed on the issues taking place in Harrisburg and throughout the district. Also, I'd like to remind you that Part 2 of my interview with World War II hero Major Dick Winters can now be found on my website. Again, please contact me if you have any questions. The contact information appears within this email message. Until next time, I'm John Payne.